This video only contains the story. For the welcome and themes, click on one of the links in the description box below. This week, our story is titled, Elisha Helps a Kind Lady. Our memory verse is, Give, and it will be given to you. Luke 6:38. Elisha was one of Jesus' helpers. Elisha took many trips to tell people about Jesus. Sometimes he walked down the road where a kind lady and her husband lived. They always invited Elisha to rest and eat at their house. Elisha passed by so often that they even made a room just for him. The room was very nice and cozy. Elisha liked it a lot. Elisha wanted to do something nice for the kind lady and her husband. Elisha asked Jesus to give them a little boy, and Jesus did. The little boy grew and grew. When he was big enough, he went out into the fields with his daddy. He was having such a good time until he got sick. The servant carried the little boy home. The mommy held him in her lap. She tried to help him, but he got worse and worse. Before long, he died. The mommy got on a donkey and rode fast to where Elisha was working. "My little boy has died," she cried. Elisha went back with the lady and prayed for her little boy. At first, nothing happened. But Elisha kept praying and praying. Suddenly, the little boy sneezed. Achoo! Jesus had made the little boy alive again. The mommy was so very happy. Jesus was happy too. Jesus is coming soon. Then he will wake up all the little boys and little girls who had died and make them alive again, just like he did in our story. Isn't that wonderful? Have you ever seen a donkey? Although donkeys look much like horses, they are quite different. Donkeys don't need as much food and water like horses. A donkey can go a few days without water and not even miss it. A horse might pull a heavier load, but a donkey can pull it further. Some donkeys are very small, but can weigh as much as 1,000 pounds. Donkeys are better than horses at walking on rocky roads. Donkeys are also easier to train, although they can be a bit stubborn. Donkeys have big ears that help them hear very well. Those big ears also helps donkeys cool themselves when they're hot. Donkeys can live to be 50 years old if people are kind to them. Donkeys are usually friendly and can be playful. When donkeys want to talk, they don't neigh like horses. They bray. A bray can last as long as 20 seconds and can be heard up to 2 miles away. A donkey, a daddy donkey, is called a jack. A mommy donkey is called a jenny. And a baby donkey is called a foal. Our Bible story talks about donkeys more than 100 times. The kind lady in our story today rode a donkey. Jesus once rode on a donkey too. Jesus made the donkeys for us to enjoy. They are his creatures. He loves them and watches over them. And Jesus loves us and cares for us too.